જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ સૌને. જય જલારામ. સૌથી પહેલા આપણે સેશન શરૂ કરીશું ઓમકાર, 3 ઓમકારથી અને ઓમ ભૂર્ભુવઃ સ્વઃ ગાયત્રી મંત્ર. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तस्तवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तस्तवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तस्तवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। I shall invite Arjunji on this platform. He is here. And you may start, Arjunji. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Pannaben is not well, so I'm just stepping in while she's recovering.
Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna to all. You all might have received the message and you would have observed today's topic is different from Vedanta, as we concluded Vedanta literature and philosophy discourse in the last session. Today we are going to discuss about Srimad Bhagavat Hari Katha, and this would be its first introductory session. Let us invoke and invite Bhagavan Sri Krishna in this noble venture of us. Kararavinde napadarvindam mukharavinde naviniveshayantam vatasya patrasya puteshayanam balam mukundam manasam smarami. Suppose you want to buy a car, or suppose you want to buy a house. What would be the major concern? We would buy anything, be it car or house or anything, as per our budget. If your budget is economic, you will buy the economic product. If your budget is can afford the luxury, you will buy luxurious thing. When we are initiating this Bhagavad Katha things, our budget is economic. So we are invoking and inviting the Bal Swarup of Krishna Bhagavan. In this slok, we pray to the Lalaji, Kanhaji ke Chota Swarup. We invited him to bless us, and gradually we make our competencies to invite Lord Krishna in different stages, in different swarups to bless us. This journey would be more interesting than Vedanta, because this journey would have stories, would have poems, would have bhajans. And in the terms of Vedanta, the journey of moksha, this sessions will parallelly go with Bhakti Yoga and Gnana Yoga. We would be learning, we would be trying to seek the knowledge and wisdom, as well as we would be praying. So Bhakti and Gnan would go hand in hand. Today would be much of introductory things about Bhagavad Katha and Bhagavad Puran. In India, in the Hindu Sanatan Sanskriti, people from the Sanatan Parampara, wherever they reside, as you people are residing in Europe, wherever people reside, the Bhagavad Katha is something everyone is aware, and it's a very continuously, it's a kind of yagna which keeps going on at either one place or the another place. One of the most revered and profound narratives in Hindu tradition is Bhagavad Katha, which is part and parcel of Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran. Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran is one of the 18 Puranas. This this pavitra, sacred storytelling not only encapsulates the essence of devotion and spirituality, but also serves as a timeless guide for countless individuals seeking wisdom and solace. By listening to this, by reading to this, we certainly find solution to so many issues, problems, and concerns. And that's why this I used the word yagna. That's why Bhagavad Saptah are being organized frequently at multiple places and read by multiple spiritual leaders, kathakars, Bhagavatacharyas. If if we have this question, what is it all about? Then Bhagavad is fundamentally refers to stories and teachings found within the Bhagavad Purana. Bhagavad Purana is ocean, Bhagavad Katha is river. One of the 18 Mahapuranas that form the Hindu literature, 18 Purans, right? So out of that 18 Puran, one is Bhagavad Puran, and Bhagavad Katha is part and parcel of it. Composed, this Bhagavad Katha is historians believe that it would be composed between somewhere 10th to 12th century. So before 1000 years, it has been composed, it is believed. And the length and breadth of this work is lies in 18,000 cantos, sorry, 18,000 shloks, verses. It makes this longest and detailed Puran. Fundamentally, it is story of Bhagavan Vishnu and its incarnations, its avatars, and particularly more focused over the incarnation, life, and works of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And we are fortunate to learn from Bhagavan Sri Krishna's lives and deeds. Fundamentally, we prepared a stage for understanding of Vedanta and Moksha, and now on that stage we are trying to walk. So this may certainly take us somewhere beyond our imaginations and expectations towards moksha, towards more better spiritual journey. Bhagavad Puran is fundamentally divided into 12 books, and each book is called a canto in English. Each canto delves into different aspects of cosmology, theology, and divine plays of Lord Vishnu and his avatars. All the shlokas are meticulously crafted, combining poetic beauty and deep philosophical insights. See, in being a student of literature, what I have learned and studied and understood is poetry is the only form of literature or communication which is very coherent, which is very comprehensive, and still accommodates wisdom, knowledge, and large and the meaning of that poetry, that poem, is a large firmament. So 18,000 sloks in a poetic format means you may have 18,000 chapters, you may have 18,000 ideas, you may have 18,000 such huge wise understandings. So this is very much important. We might, in this time, we may not able to get through all 18,000, but we may discuss a few. We may get the knowledge of a few and enlighten ourselves. The author of this Bhagavad Mahapuran, Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran or Srimad Bhagavad Katha is not anyone else but Maharshi Vedvyas. We all are aware with the name of Maharshi Vedvyas. His contributions to Sanatan literature, starting from Vedic period to this modern time, to this Kali Yuga, if you see, whatever we are chanting, whatever we are remembering, whatever we are reading, wherever from we are learning, the major source of all these learnings is Sri Vedvyas ji, Maharshi Vedvyas. And we all know the story about Vedvyas and Ganesh ji while his contributions to Mahabharata. This Bhagavad Gatha or Bhagavad Puran focuses on, as I said, on three things. One is devotion, bhakti. The central to the Bhagavad Gatha is path of devotion, emphasizing a personal and loving relationship with divine, especially with Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is such a god, such incarnation of Vishnu, whom we love like anything. We can fight with him, we can have a motherly love with him, we can have the friendly love with him. He's the one who has given the freedom to us to behave with him the way we want, the way we feel like. So, this is one thing about bhakti. Second is philosophy and cosmology. The text explores the nature of the universe. What kind of universe is this? The cycle of time, Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, Kali Yug, right? The cycle of this time and relationship between our soul and supreme authority, supreme being, Brahma. So this is all about cosmology and philosophy, and the beautiful stories of different avatars like Vishnu Bhagwan's all avatar, Krishna Bhagwan's story is one of the major stories, but it is not the only story which comes in the Katha, Bhagavad Puran. As a teacher, I have experienced this thing that we should be clear that what are we doing, that is done. What we have discussed, what? Why are we doing? Why are we pursuing this topic? Why should we discuss about Bhagavad Katha? So let us see the importance of this discussions and Katha. So first, very much requirement of us is to seek the spiritual guidance. So we are pursuing this Katha. So we are discussing and deliberating this talks. The Bhagavad Katha offers profound insights into leading a life of righteousness. Dharmana marge ke jevu, that we learn from Bhagavad. Compassion, karuna, how to be good, how to be compassionate, how to be a good human being, how to be a good soul, that we learn from Bhagavad. So we need to discuss this. And very importantly, very importantly, irrespective of anything else, unwavering devotion is the fundamental source of this. We can source the devotion from Bhagavad Gita. We will see so many such stories, incidents, happenings during this Katha that that make us realize that how devotion is important and how devotion plays beautiful role in our lives. So we want to be on the path of dharma, on righteousness. We want to be compassionate, we want to be devotional. And for this, there's three steps could be the pillars of our spiritual journey. So for that guidance, for that journey, we need Bhagavad Katha to be read, to be discussed, to be deliberated. It provides a framework for understanding one's place in cosmos. It makes us realize that what is our place in this entire cosmos. Where do we stand? Why do we stand? And how do we stand? And our pursuit of spiritual enlightenment is being addressed. The second is kind of need of an art, need of an art of living thing, cultural influence. Second is cultural influence. Why do we discuss Bhagavad Katha? Because of cultural influence. Across India and beyond, the stories from Bhagavad Puran have inspired countless works of art, music, dance, drama, literature, etc., arts and performing arts. Festivals like Janmashtami, we celebrate the birthday of Lord Krishna, drawing directly from narratives of Bhagavad Gita. So many such incidents, so many such occasions, festivals we celebrate that is mentioned in Bhagavad Puran. So culturally, we are quite closely connected. Philosophically and theologically, we are how we are connected is how long this schools of philosophy and theology have long studied the Bhagavad Puran for its intricate discussions of dharma, moksha, and nature of divine. Its verses encapsulate complex metaphysical concepts in accessible and relatable stories. Starting from Vedas, you see, whichever the Vedic literature or Sanatana literature has come, that has tried to simplify the concept of Vedas, the concept of Brahma, the concept of cosmos in a simple manner which we can understand and which we can adopt. At education level, beyond spirituality, the Bhagavad Gita serves as a repository of ancient wisdom. It's an ocean of wisdom, I say. Ethical teachings, historical accounts, moral values, value education, and whatnot. It educates readers about the values, traditions, societal norms, offering lessons that remain relevant today. So, even in the last 1,000 years, we have been listening and speaking about the Bhagavad Gita, but still it is relevant. Just a minute. there is a there is a beautiful bhajan in Hindi. अमृत है हरि नाम जगत में, उसे छोड़ विषय विष पीना क्या, हरि नाम नहीं तो जीना क्या. See, while pursuing any holy duties, household duties, or any professional duties, or traveling, or doing something, we get enough opportunity. We get enough opportunity to remember Lord Hari, Sri Krishna, or whomsoever we worship a Lord, whomsoever is the idealized. So, what poet says is Amrit hai Hari Naam Jagat mein. When we have come here in this world, when we are living here, the name of Hari, the name of Sri Krishna, the name of Sri Ram, name of Shankar is Amrit. So by chanting Ning, not indulging in any intellectual or religious discourses or things, just simply chanting names is Amrit. As in when we imbibe Amrit within us, our journey towards moksha gets more easier, more simplified, more on line and length. Instead, what we do, poet says, अमृत है हरि नाम जगत में उसे छोड़ विषय विष पीना क्या. At present, what are we doing? We are more focused over the maya, the bhautik things. So instead of focusing over these things, if we can focus on Hari Naam, we can dedicatedly do this devotionally. Dedicatedly doesn't mean 24/7. It means wherever we have this notion, wherever we have the space, we can and we should do this. Otherwise, where are we investing our time and energy? Vishaya. Wish, Vishay is subject. So this physical world's subjects, attachments. In the entire journey of this spiritual discourse or spirituality, what I have understood is we just have to practice being being objective instead of being subjective. We be subjective. I connect myself with I connect with my Atma with my name, Arjun. This is my surname, this is my belongings, this is my company, this is the children. It's not about breaking the relations. It's not about leaving the world and going to jungle and start. It's not like that. It's about everyday things, but that those everyday things have to be more of objective in nature than subjective. So Bhagavad Katha is more than just a collection of stories. The stories are to support the wisdom, to allow us to carry those wisdom and wise thoughts with us with the help of stories. It's a living tradition. It's the art of living that continues to inspire, that continues to educate, and continues to uplift us spiritually and religious. Its profound teachings and rich narratives offer invaluable insights into human conditions and the divine, bridging the gap between temporal and eternal. So Maya is temporary and Brahma is eternal. With the help of stories of Bhagavad Katha, with the help of learnings from Bhagavad Katha, we will bridge the gap. We will bridge this gap of temporal to eternal. Temporal to eternal. As we reflect on the wisdom encapsulated within the Bhagavad Katha, let us embrace its lessons and strive to embody its virtues in our daily lives. As much as we can learn, as much as we can implement, as much as we can start practicing is beneficial, and that is of use. Otherwise, there is no meaning of listening to or reading to such kathas. If we can implement it in our lives, if we can incorporate it in our daily routine, then it makes sense. Otherwise, it does not make much of sense. So in this series, we wish and pray that stories of devotion, stories of courage, stories of enlightenment, stories of Leela of Bhagavan Sri Krishna guide us toward a more harmonious and enlightened existence. This is all about the fundamental aspects of Bhagavad Katha, the Hari Katha, which we are going to discuss in the next sessions. If we may have some interactions, please. Yes, Pragnaji.
So when you say Hari Katha, this is for everybody else as well. Hari is another name of Krishna.
Yes, yes, exactly. So we are going to discuss about Bhagavad, and see, Vishnu Bhagavan is also called Hari. All the incarnation of Bhagavan Vishnu, Ram Bhagavan, you say Buddha, you say Krishna, all are Hari for us. It's a out of love we name these people. Otherwise, they are the ultimate Brahma,
Brahma.
and they have visited the planet Earth and guided our previous generations and still guiding us. So we may have questions. If you have any concern, you may please discuss.
Mhm.
Kumudben, you can start ask.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful listening to you. I don't like missing your sessions because it gives me knowledge. You've heard, you read, you've been told about Bhagavad Gita, but we have to practice it. And then you come to this old age when you try and understand it. So, like I always say now, how do I apply it to the family life? So yesterday was the example of grandchildren going to the hockey match, playing, intentions to win. Again, your thoughts you've given, I implied that in it. And when the grandson comes up with, oh, they lost 6-0. Then the second game they played with somebody else was 2-2. And then at least that was satisfaction. But there was a bit of disappointment. So then like you're saying, how do you implement this philosophy? And you say, well, first of all, they're playing a game with a group. So it's not me and mine, but it's us. So I find that very good. So I explained to him and said, oh, well, but that was wonderful. Everybody put your effort in it and as well. So what I'm trying to say is your interpretation from Bhagavad Gita helps us to interpret it for our daily life. And I found your talks very good. And I would want to listen to it. Thank you.
I second you, Kumudben.
Yeah. Yeah, so your examples will always be very good, especially when you said, oh, you lecture, you're at university, or you giving. And then when you say how the youngsters react, is also something that we want to hear how you are seeing it. You have learned it. You've seen Bhagavad Gita, understood it. But how you apply it even to these sort of people is always good. It's always good for us to listen to your story of what what you've learned from Bhagavad Gita, applying, and you tell us your story. And that is just good. It's just amazing. You should maybe write it down and let that be a script that will be used by others.
No, in this session, you are right, Kumudbin, but in this session, what I was trying to tell you all and what I was trying to convince myself to was
Yeah.
need to be more
You
objective.
are so practical.
We may
Yeah.
take examples. There is being more conscious and concerned about ourselves. The way your grandchildren, you gave the example that
Yeah.
while playing hockey, well, see, while doing any act, when do we feel dissatisfied? We be
We
more
lose.
when we are
We lose.
subjectively focused and engaged
Yeah.
and expecting that when I expect that here 1,000 people will join and everyone will praise me. When I start with this intention, at that time what would happen? Dissatisfaction may come. Equally, Equally, this Vedant literature, philosophy, and Bhagavad Katha, and all these scriptures are taking us to that understanding that even if we win, even if we achieve whatever we want, how do we take that situation? How do we tackle that situation? It should be taken the same way we tackle the way while not winning, while losing. That situation has to be similar.
Yeah.
Mindset has to be similar.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be implementing what you're teaching and
No,
thinking about it.
we all
Not
should
you
understand.
don't tell the children that, but you watch it, but at least you can judge in your mind. And then if they ask, then you
Yes,
say, this is my judgment. Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Demonstrating is the only way how we can pass on something, be it
Yeah.
wisdom, be it knowledge, be it values, be it morals, or a skill.
Yeah.
These days we have a lot of universities and colleges, schools teaching skills, but nothing can be taught. I even in the previous session, I while discussing with Kumud, when I told Swami Vivekananda has said that nobody can teach anyone anything. So when we ponder over this, it is very much rightly said.
Yeah, I
So we,
suppose it'll work when they have curiosity, when they come with
yes,
curiosity, with questions, I suppose.
and while performing it ourselves, we set an example. Then the
We are
learner would understand, as you said, when curiosity would take him to this question, when it can be any perspective of learner, but once you have demonstrated something, that would be a better way of learning for them.
we are the role models for our children. They observe us all the time, don't they?
Sorry,
Arjunji,
Ji.
we are the role models for our children.
Exactly. We all are role model for people around us, be it younger to us, be it elder to us. So
Yeah.
our deeds and actions are something which are connecting this dots.
Very practical.
Manorama Ben, you want to say? Ask.
Yeah. Arjunji, your experiences are so practical that though these things happened thousands of years ago, we can still relate today and implement it in our life.
It is because Manorama, it is because the our ancestors, our sages, they have given such a wise and wide range of knowledge and wisdom. So out of them, even we might have touched a drop or less than a drop of that ocean. Still, we are in this journey, and let's see how these people, their wisdom, their knowledge, their writings, how we can implement, how we can imbibe in our routine. That makes all difference.
But one of the most important, what do you call it, example that I always remember from the Mahabharata is Krishna saying, don't expect anything in return, which is so practical and so useful. We as common human beings, when we give something, we always expect something in return. But Krishna ji said, don't expect anything. And that today is so important. I find that example very, very good.
So we can have the state of joy or state of anand in our mindset, in our state of mind, because we cannot control others' mind, so
No.
we to control our mind.
Yeah. I suppose if you don't have expectation, you don't have disappointment. So,
Exactly.
That's right.
yeah. Uh-huh. So
And the
we
same
just
state
live
of
with
mind,
that.
when you have something to celebrate, when you have something to enjoy, when you have won, when you have achieved something, at that time also the state of mind should remain the same.
Mm.
It should not be celebrating mentally. Physically, it's fine. If you cut a cake, it's fine. But state of mind should, if it is what Bhagavan Krishna has said. If it really touches, if really we can implement, it makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah.
I have reached to a stage where, as you have just now said, if somebody praises you or somebody says negative, doesn't touch me.
That's
I've
good.
reached to that stage now where nothing will bother me that much.
That's good.
Yeah, the introduction of today's our ongoing Srimad Harikatha was really very informative and nicely, a step at a time, narrated to us.
Yeah. Now we are very curious.
Wouldn't like to miss any sessions. No way.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. And
So
then with these thoughts, we will get on with our lives. It'll be a week, and then when you're there again, then the thoughts go back, and what was it that I implemented in there. So it's good. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, Arjunji.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you, Arjunji.
We have got 15 minutes left. Shall we do some little bit of meditation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be good.
Okay. Arjunji, thank you very much again. See you next week. He's left. Sit comfortably. Wherever you're sitting, ensure your spine is nice and erect. If you're sitting on a chair, your feet are nicely grounded onto Mother Earth so that positive energy enters through your feet back into our body. Shoulders roll back. Close your eyes. Hands can be in Pran Mudra. Ring finger and pinky finger, feather-like touching the tips of your thumb. The rest two fingers are straight. So we can practice Krishnaji's mudra as well. Observe your universal breath entering your body. As that lovely positive energy is entering, your belly is bulging out. Exhale to complete emptiness. Navel is trying to touch the spine. Once again, take the deep, slow, long, conscious breath in. And exhale, prolonged, slow breath out. Navel is trying to touch the spine. This time you're going to take a deep, conscious, yogic breath in, and you're going to breathe out with sound Om diaphragmatically. Be present at this moment. Observe that breath. Take your awareness to your toes. Tense them. So when I say tense them, means you're going to squeeze them tight in and just relax. Take your awareness to the soles of your feet, your heel, your ankles, both your shins, calf muscles, both your knees, back of your knees, upper thigh, back of your thigh. Tense your pelvis area, lift it up, tense it up, and just relax. Entering the foundation, grounding, Mula chakra. Take your awareness there, tense it up, lift it up, and just relax. Area between Mula chakra and Manipur chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, full of water, traveling up to your Manipur chakra, the navel area. Squeeze that tight in, tense it up, and just relax. Coming up towards your belly as you're breathing in, like a balloon is inflating. As you're breathing out, like there is no air left, balloon is deflated. Traveling up to your heart, Anahata chakra. Without that micro movements, we won't be alive. Coming up towards your throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra. Your tongue is comfortably sitting in your mouth with lips softly sealed. You're breathing through both your nostrils. Relax your whole facial muscles. Your eyeballs are comfortably sitting in their eyelids. Your eyebrows are nice and soft. Your Ajna chakra, third eye, is open. The last chakra, Sahasra chakra, center of your skull, is open to receive that positive energy reaching back into our system. Take your awareness to around all your skull at the back, area around your ears, base of your neck. Lift your shoulders, put them back in the pocket. Your upper spine, middle, base of your spine. Lift your pelvis area, tense it up, and just relax. Make a fist, tense it up, squeeze that tight in, and just relax. Take your awareness around your wrist, both your upper arm, elbows, the whole body, from tip of your toe to the center of your skull, is completely relaxed. Your mind is calm and relaxed completely. I have no aches and pains. Give yourself some affirmations, positive affirmations. I show my compassion to people around me. I'm grateful to the supreme power that I have each and everything in my life, and I'm content. Thankful to the supreme power that I've got food on my plate, shelter over my head. and so fortunate that I'll be able to open my eyes and I'm alive. Sleeping at night is a sort of as if you're dead. Fortunate that we can open our eyes and we are alive. Just come out from your material torso. Look down. Nothing is moving. It's a corpse lying there, sitting there without any movements. Very gently bring yourself back to your surrounding. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Take your hands over your ears. Interlace them and give a good stretch from both the end. Very gently bring your prayer near to your heart center. Take a deep, conscious, healing, divine breath in and breathe out with sound Om. In 3 different stages, A, O, Ma. A sound will resonate around your belly. The middle vowel will resonate around your chest, and Ma will resonate around your brain. So let's collectively do that. Take a deep breath. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Paschantu Ma Kashid Bhag Bhavate. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all enjoy prosperity and may none suffer. Peace to myself, peace to people around me, and peace to the whole wide world. Thank you, Mother Earth, for letting me practice this session with you. Last but not least, thank you all for taking this precious time out to listen to Arjunji and the last 15 minutes meditating with me. Very gently, open your palms and look into it. Or sorry, before doing that, rub your palms together. Palms together to create that energy. Once you feel the Oja, cup them over your eyes and open your eyes in the darkness to allow that energy to absorb through your eyes back into your system. Cup them over your ears, all around your body, anywhere it needs any healing. Hands back in Namaskar Mudra. Open your palms and gently open your eyes and look into it. Okay. Namaste. Little bit of tapping. Just start tapping on the center of your skull. This is the biggest gland here, hypothalamus gland. And that will give you a good, by tapping on it, gives you a good hormones. And you feel happy. Tapping around your temple, around your eyes, cheekbones, around your ears. There are lots of pressure points, so pinch and pull your earlobes, ears, and jaw, neck, your arm, center of your armpit, traveling down, shoulder, lymphatic drainage, armpit, the other side. Lymphatic drainage on the other side. And the vital organs at the front. Kidneys at the back. Your legs, poor legs. The other side. And little bit of laughing after that. You're going to use 5 valves and repeat after me if you all want to. Unmute yourselves and we all do together. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Hey hey hey. Hey hey hey. Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Like a pendulum laugh. Ha ha smiley face. Ha 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 Now we are ready for tea or coffee or herbal drink. Ha 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 ha. Shall we clean our floss and take out our brain, take out all those negativity and pour in some nice positive energy? Shake off that negative energy out. Bring in the positive energy. And namaste to all.
Thank you so much, Pragnaji. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pragnaji. That was nice.
Lovely. Okay.
Thank you, Pragnaji. That was lovely.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone.
Thank you very
much.
Nana.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you all next week. Yeah. Jai Shri
See you.
Krishna.
Bye.
Bye.
Look after yourselves. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.